time to do some grinding. Hello everybody. Hope everyone's having an excellent day today. I already had a guy on Twitter say that I'm a wasted space and he hopes my mom falls down a set of stairs. I was like, dang bro, you're ruthless. People are ruthless out here. Wishing harm on people you don't even know. Like, dang, bro. I hope your mom has a good day. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I don't got a whole lot of wood today, but I got a lot of chips to run. Big stuff in there. I don't want all that big stuff in there. So Joe Biden's got cancer, and I find it hard to believe, extremely hard to believe, that they are just finding it now. I don't know if I believe that, man. I think they knew. I think they 100% knew. They were going to put Biden, they were trying to re-elect Biden. Hold on, Jose, hold on. Try to loosen it up a bit. Not put so much through the machine right now. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. Man, it is hot in here, boy. I got no AC. I got a big log right here. That'll take it. This is a big maple, nice big maple right here. Trying to find more leads for a logging crew. I put some put an ad out on Facebook. I've gotten a lot of inquiries. I mean, this is pretty good. The stock market's doing well today. Ooh. Wood, so it's a beautiful day. Sun's shining. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful day, everybody. I hope everybody has a great day. Even that guy on Twitter or X this morning who said that I was a waste of space, and I don't know what all he said. He said he hoped my mom fell down a set of stairs. I'm like, bro, relax, bro. Great day, bro. up what he said real quick. He said, what did he say? She birthed a wasted space like me, a disservice to the rest of us. I'm like, man, just calm down, dude. People be wild out here. Oh my gosh, that's always annoying when that happens. The whole wheel gets lifted up because of one piece of wood, one little short piece of wood. Yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and continue chipping with our Bandit 4680 here. Very good machine, very good machine. Except for when it breaks, then it's a bad girl. But right now it's a good girl. And it's a girl, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a girl. If it was a gender, I think this was a girl. We got a bunch of wood to chip. A lot of good pine right here. Love me some pine. Love me some pine. I think anyone who's watched me knows I'll be loving some pine. Some pine, some poplar, some maple. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, if there's any loggers that watch me, man, I just put an ad on Facebook. I spent $500. I put an ad on Facebook on Friday, talking about, you know, we'll pay you a percentage of the profits for logging your land. And I've got a lot of inquiries, And I'm working with another company called TimberSync that I just talked to today for the first time. They were looking me up for targeting landowners for logging timber off of landowners' properties, so we're gonna see how that goes. Bitcoin hit 107. It was looking good. I thought it was going to keep going, but then it went back down. It's down to 103 right now. What are you doing? Where is Samson taking that wood? Taking away over there. Yeah, I'm ready for Bitcoin to hit, man. I'm very, very torn between what's going to happen with Bitcoin and crypto. It's all up in the air right now. Michael Saylor, the guy who's CEO of MicroStrategy, he said if everyone knew what he knows, Bitcoin would be at 10 million today. Wouldn't that be nice? So I'm just like, well, if Bitcoin's hitting 10 million, I'm gonna put my money in Doge and XRP. Doge and XRP. Oh yeah, baby. Go ahead, Sansa. We got a truck gonna be here soon to get loaded with chips. We gotta get the tub grinder ready. We gotta replacing the conveyor belt on that tub grinder. This machine over here. I'm gonna look over here at it. That conveyor belt underneath the mill. The mill is that thing that spins directly straight ahead in the tub. Everything that spins really fast, and everything smacks that and gets all torn up. But anyway, yeah, the conveyor belt's messed up, so we gotta replace the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt will be here tomorrow, so we'll get it ready for tomorrow, so when it gets here we can just smack it on. We gotta do some welding on the machine, and yeah, we'll do some welding and get that thing ready to go, so tomorrow we can just throw the conveyor belt on and be good to go. We're gonna chip up all this wood until we get through all the wood. I need to have at least, we already took 2 loads out of here today. I need to get at least another 4 more out. Maybe, yeah, at least 4 more. I don't have 4 more loads worth of material right now. Might be able to stretch it out and make it work. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, and again, with the Joe Biden thing, with all the things that have been covered up with the Democrats and their administration, it's obvious the Democrats are they're like the you know, I forget how do you call it, like in what is that movie, the Hunger Games, when you have all those people that are all dressed up watching everybody fight for their lives. That's the Democrats. That is the Democrats. They're the ones dressed up, watching everybody fight for their lives and enjoying the show. Everyone else is fighting. Not yet. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. I got a guy just contacted me in Amelia. bunch of leads now generated. Generating leads, boy. Here we go. Facebook is the way to go. I mean, it seems like, Facebook is like, it's just, it works well for generating leads. It's a good platform. A lot of people are on, and they own Instagram, so your ads go on Facebook, they go on Instagram. So if anyone is looking and struggling for work, and it's pretty cheap to run ads on Facebook, so you know, you gotta spend money to make money. What they say, you gotta spend money to make money. You have to be putting yourself out there constantly so people know, hey, we're a business, we're a company, and we do stuff. If no one knows about it, it's not going to do much good for anybody. Word of mouth works well, but you really need more than that in today's world. It only goes so far. But I mean, we've worked word of mouth for a long time. I mean, you know, it's been helpful at times. Oh man, you got a bunch of junk. Bunch of junk. Not too bad. Bunch of junk. Bunch of junk. I saw a bunch of dirt. It'd be alright. The amount of rocks that go through this machine, boy, I tell you what. It just doles these. If all I had was good, clean wood to chip, man, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. But I gotta chip up a bunch of stuff that's got rocks in it. Okay, alright. Oh yeah, we're making chips. We're making chips. Dang, I'm already out of all my wood, man. All I got is small stuff now. Oh, there's a bunch of dirt. A bunch of dirt. There we go. There we go. Good job, Sanson. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I gotta take it easy on Betsy. I can't just be choking her out all the time now. see what's going on with Bitcoin. About to hit 105 again, just shot up from 102 to 104.6. Come on, Bitcoin. Are we in the complacency stage where we think it's gonna go up, or is it actually gonna go up? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if it's not going up, that's not good for my investments. But a lot of people think Bitcoin's going to hit, like, you know, I mean, Kathy Wood, Robert Kiyosaki, I mean, they think Bitcoin, I mean, Michael Saylor, these people think Bitcoin's going to the moon, man, to the moon. Is it? I hope so. I really do. It's a deregulated type of form of currency, no central bank. Like, man, that would be great. No one person's in charge. It's just regulated by the masses in a way. But I still think governments are going to have their hand in it somehow. They're going to try some type of control. And we're going to be like, nah, bro, y'all kick rocks. Get out of here with that stuff. Everything I do is to help this business grow. And I'm trying to make sure that we have investments set up with the business. I'd like to take a bunch of business money and put it in crypto. But that'd be really bad if it went down. But, you know, stocks can only go up. So you gotta remember that. Stocks never go down. Only go up. Fabricating today. That's what I'm excited for, actually. I've got to get the cutting torch out, I've got to get the welder out, and we're going to do some, like I said, we're going to do some welding and fabricating to the tub grinder, and that'll be exciting. I really enjoy that. I really need to be able to get out of the seat and stop running this machine. For this business to grow, I need to be able to do things and not be tied down right here. Same as with my father. But I want him to be able to just not have to deal with this business at all because he's tired of it. And I get it. He's almost 70 years old. And he said it's not that he doesn't want, it's not that he wants to be done with it. He just doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to have it to be so dependent on him, because it is dependent on him to quite an extent. That's why I have the product idea that I have, the wireless hour meter that I have set up. I need to get it going, man. I need to get it fixed. Design hardware, I can design PCBs and write the firmware for them, and I have a prototype already of the idea for my wireless hour meter. I'm using an ESP32, and basically just have an ESP32 with a what is it called, a voltage divider, so that way it can sense I have it connected to the battery of the machine. And the way I have it working right now, it's not the best. I have it just detecting the voltage of the battery. So when the machine turns on, it detects that the voltage has increased because the alternator kicks in, which you could also know if the alternator is going bad by, it's just a constant monitoring of the voltage. But the issue that it arose, that I figured out that won't work, I'll have to use another means of detecting when the machine's on, which I'll probably just use the accelerometer that's on the ESP32 to detect the vibrations, which is how typically how hour meters work when you like use them for like motorcycles and other. Hold on, I got a phone call coming in. Hello? What? Something about something. But yeah, so the problem though with that route that I took, when you turn the machine off, the voltage of the batteries don't just immediately drop. I should have realized that before I did it, but the voltage of the batteries, you know, because this is like, for example, this machine right here in front of us, it goes to 28 volts roughly when the machine's on running and the alternator's kicked in. You turn the machine off, it doesn't just drop to 25, 24 volts immediately. It takes a few minutes for it to settle back down to 24 volts. So for a few minutes, it thinks the machine is still on and running. That's why I'll probably use a combination of detecting the voltage plus an accelerometer, and the way I have it working is I have a wireless outdoor wireless Wi-Fi. I don't know why I was Wi-Fi, but I got a Wi-Fi up there on top of the building. So it's a long-range exterior modem, not modem, goodness gracious, just router, wireless router. And anyway, it just basically provides Wi-Fi to the whole shop area. So all these pieces of equipment, you have Wi-Fi to any of these pieces of equipment. And then I'm just using Home Assistant to use it as a dashboard. And yeah, I mean, it uses such little power. I mean, it's not going to kill the batteries of the machine. I mean, it'll broadcast for, I don't know, like over a year before it would, you know, kill the batteries to the machine. The machine's getting used every day. So basically, it's not going to do any harm to the machine, or the battery, I should say, with it being connected in, because it's going to have power at all times. The ESP32 is. It just, and it'll broadcast at all times. So my idea is this would be good for like, you know, landscape companies and other companies that have equipment. You know, you have a home location where you put all your equipment. The wireless hour meter will keep track of the hours throughout the day, and then you bring in everything home and you park everything where it needs to be parked, and then it'll automatically connect and update to your dashboard. And you can see, you actually will know when, because you'll know when the machine was on and running, how long it was on and running, because you can see the time in use throughout the day. It'll keep track of you know, when it was in use throughout the day. I could add sensors. I want to add sensors for sensing. I thought about this too. Like, one of the important thing that we have, like on this machine, is the bearings. You can add thermocouples for the bearings. Add sensors for that. Like for, you know, you can add sensors for they detect the engine temperature. So you can add, you know, there's various sensors you can add to give you more data to a dashboard, like a central dashboard, and you can keep track of everything on the dashboard. And it'll on the dashboard, like on a screen, like in the shop, I'll have a screen, and it'll just update and be like, hey, it's time for an oil change. Hey, it's time for this. So you don't have to, like, because like right now we have books. We have to keep track of the hours, and we have books. And you have to, oh, look at the book. Oh, this, that, and the other. This is just like, it notifies you, you know? It's not like an end all, you know, like, you know, of course with this stuff, you know, you still kind of want to keep track to an extent yourself, but for the most part, this should work. And I want it to work well. I've had this idea for a long time, and I just haven't had a lot of time to work on it because, geez, with having to do all this, and then now married, and I have 2 kids, it's like, man, I'm already working, like, you know, 12-hour days. I go home, I gotta give the kids a bath, I gotta do other stuff at the house, by the time I'm done, usually it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm like, man, the only way I'm gonna get all this done, I like to work out too, you know? And I'm like, how am I gonna get all this stuff done? And it's like, now it's like, I got no time at all. And it's like, the only way I'm gonna get this stuff done is if I just like sleep less. And I don't want to sleep less. So I gotta figure something out. I thought about trying to hire somebody online, like a Upwork or Fiverr or something like that. Like hiring a board design person and someone to write the firmware. Because I'm just like, I don't know about the time for all this, man. I mean, if I just didn't have to do this right now all day, I could so do it. Oh, and it's like plus having to fix stuff when things need to be fixed, doing the marketing. I made the business, the website for our business. Like, I do a lot, and there's more connections that I have to make. I mean, there's a lot I gotta do. A lot I gotta do. So, and it's like, at this point, it's like all I can do is get more efficient. I have to get more efficient. I need to be able to facilitate, delegate, and be more efficient. So, here we go. Because it's a little rough out there right now. It's a little rough. See all this poplar, man. Poplar. Love me some poplar, man. Love me some pine. Love me some poplar. Realized gains for the past month. I'm negative $214 for the past month. Alright, Sanson's getting ready to push the chips out the way. I'm going to go ahead and let these chips go through, clear out the mill, and then I'll back the machine up. Here we go. You know, I don't even know if the microphone's working. Let me see if it works. Hello? Yeah, it's working. Cool. It's working. Sometimes I'll like start streaming and then like don't check the microphone, and I'm like, oh, I've been streaming for like an hour and a half and my mic's not even working. That's just fantastic. Alright, let me rev it down, back up old Betsy. Back her on up. I'm gonna give Samson like a minute or two to go ahead and push those chips out of the way of the conveyor belt. Bagging on up just a little bit more, but I really don't have any wood left, man. I got these poplar logs though. Ooh, some nice big old poplar logs. Come on, Samson. I'll slow down the infeed for these because you really don't want the auto reverse to kick in too much. Alright, he's pushing. I can back it up a little bit more. I don't know how much more. No, that's it. I'm about to climb on top of a piece of wood. That's good, that's good. That's good. That's good, Samson. Thank you for what you're doing right now. Oh, here comes Randall. Dodge Ram 2500, here he comes. There's Boss Man. AKA my father. Whoa. Alright, here we go. Poplar logs going in. So for these, it will really chip these up no problem. Like no problem at all. But I'm gonna go ahead and slow down the infeed. Put on medium. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see if it kicks in the auto reverse. Oh, it did. Scoop, put it on top. That's fine, whatever. Alright, we're good. I'll start throwing in some more of these little pieces of pine. Reversing fan kicks in, it stops the infeed. Okay, we're already back. We're already back. See, we got our cat feller buncher in the back. See that cat wheel loader right there? The skid steer on wheels over there in the back. That thing burned up, man. Burned up big time. Not the old looking one, but the one right there that says cat on the back. It burned up like shoot. This whole thing went up in flames. I have pictures of it. I can't show you, not right now, but I got pictures of it. And that's the third machine that burned up over here. Third skid steer, I should say. We had two Bobcats that burned up. One was a brand new one, a brand new Bobcat. We only had it for like less than a year and that thing burned up. Man, I'm like, man. Hey, it is what it is. That's the nature of this industry. You got equipment fires. This is what happens. You got to keep your stuff blown out, cleaned out. But even then, stuff happens. All right, True Timber's coming in to drop some wood off. Here comes True Timber. They're a very good tree company here in Richmond, Virginia. And good old Richmond, they're a big tree company. They do good work. They'll keep you straight. They'll keep your trees good, cleaned up. They'll take your trees down. They'll do the whole thing. Another poplar. Another big piece of. Here's the slowest infeed setting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I usually like to rev the machine down when someone's over here dropping off wood. Because it's just loud, man, like really loud. Like when that guy right there, he's like, man, this chain is loud. And I'm like, yeah, it is. Sorry about that. But he's got some pine headed over here. I'll take it. I think I've got at least two loads on the ground right now. I really need 6 loads on the ground, so I got got some for today and some for tomorrow, because I need to stop and focus on other stuff for a little bit when we go to work on this tub grinder. This tub grinder over here, man. Gotta do some work to the tub grinder. That's Bertha. Big Bertha. We got Betsy right here. Betsy right here. And Big Bertha over here. And then we got most of what we have is John Deere. We have a few cat things here and there. John Deere, but the engines on the tub grinder and this horizontal are both cat engines, C20. The tub grinder is a 3412. This one is a C27. 1,050 horsepower. They're basically the same engine on both machines, which is nice. But the one on the horizontal right here is a bit updated of an engine. This is a 2010 machine. The tub grinder is 2005, so they're not too far apart from each other. We're trying to get another excavator so we can do more clearing and grubbing. Right now we're having to rent an excavator for any grubbing that we need to do. Ooh, another big piece of poplar. Yeah, I don't even know what we do, man. We just deal with trees, really. We deal with trees. We are like tree people. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that. This is some of the best right here. Some nice pine like this. We're coming up on, I'd say coming up on 2.5 loads. Coming up on it. Oh yeah, we got 2.5. I need 6 really. So I'm looking for the wood. Where the wood at? Everybody needs to know where the wood at. And I tell you what, this machine right here running is a great machine. This Prentice 387, I think is what it is. This machine is old. We got this machine for $5,000, man. Good machine. It's got 22,536 hours on it. Same engine. We had to change the flywheel on the engine, and we had to change the hydraulic pump on. The pump on this thing. But same engine. It's like, keep going, girl. Don't stop. Don't stop. We got a little piece of wood right here. Yeah, just a little piece, nothing to really take a stick at. What the heck? I got a spider on me. Yeah, anybody watching this, I hope everyone has a great day. It's a beautiful day out there. It's a beautiful day out there. I mean, sun shining, blue skies. We got a roof over our head. I'm making wood chips. I mean, what more could you ask? What more could you ask? This is money right here. Money. Just making money. Not like, this ain't like great money. But it's money. It'll keep food in my children's stomach. Keep my wife happy. Oh yeah. But I don't know why people say stuff like happy wife, happy life. That's some nonsense right there. That's some straight up nonsense. Nah, happy dad, happy life. You better keep me happy. My wife knows the deal. She know the deal. Shoot. I want my wife stay-at-home mother. Stay at home. And it's like, you can work if you want, but if you don't, I want you to be able to stay at home. That's another reason I'm out here grinding. If you want to stay at home, baby, you stay at home. I got you. Early on Wednesday last week because my wife called me crying. What's going on, baby? She said she cut her hand. Apparently it was pretty bad. We had to take her to the ER and get 5 stitches in her hand. She had a deep cut in her hand. And the doctor was like, are you woozy? Do you get woozy in these situations? She was like, I don't want you to pass out by looking at this. I looked at that doctor and I said something ridiculous. I know it was ridiculous. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty ridiculous. But I was like, all macho, I was like, look man, this cut that she got is like nothing. I said, I have worse cuts than that and I don't go to the doctor. I don't go to the doctor for such little stuff. Like that doctor looked at me and was like, okay. I was like, yeah, you better recognize doctor. You better know who you got in the room with you. I ain't no soy boy. You better get out of here. Piddly little stuff, but gotta do what I gotta do. Hot in here too. It's getting hot. All I got is a little fan, a little 12-volt fan. I don't got no AC. But surprisingly, I bought an AC for our tub grinder cab. It's a little 12-volt AC system that connects to the battery and spins. Instead of being a belt-driven compressor, it's got an electric motor that spins the compressor, and it does pretty good. It blows some nice cold air. And it was like, I think, $400 or $500 off Amazon. I need to get another one for this because it's hot in here sometimes. Like right now, I'm sweating like crazy. I'll do it, man. I'll do it. Family run business, I'll do it all day long. All day long. We're gonna make it work. Focus. I'm trying to get all this little stuff. Gotta focus a little bit. Yeah, I don't really have. I mean, I got this pine over here. I got this pine over here, and I got some cedar right here. But I'm saving that because I want to make cedar chips, specifically cedar chips, and market some cedar chips for sale. Opens on its own constantly. All right. Ooh, man. Come on, crypto. Checking my crypto out again. Dang, I kind of thought Tesla was going to do. I got Tesla, some investments in Tesla. Tesla's going to the moon. 100% Tesla's going to the moon. It's going to take a little bit, but it's going to go to the moon for sure. They're letting you pre-order their robots now, which is kind of exciting. They're humanoid robots. It's like, dang, we're already there. Like, we're already there where we're about to start having humanoid robots like help with like chores and stuff around the house, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's like iRobot is happening. Okay. Until we get that one robot that doesn't want to listen. Starts getting some feelings, and then we go straight to Terminator. Because when AI is already doing like amazing things. It can already like read x-rays like way faster and better than a doctor can that's like been doing it his whole life. It's like, oh, we're making that irrelevant now. We don't need doctors with 30 years of experience to read an x-ray because AI can do it in like less than a second and do a better job. Wow. Quite amazing. But ain't not gonna take me away from making my wood chips, I tell you that right now. We're gonna need wood chips, I tell you that right now, boy. I got a squat rack set up in the shop. I did 225 the other day. Surprised I could even do 225. I think the most I ever did was 315 when I was actually working out a lot. But I haven't worked out in a long time, like years I haven't worked out. But I stay active. Fall out. Come on. Thank goodness. Yep, Sanson's over there in the wheel loader doing his thing. He's been running equipment like this for over 30 years. He's been running tub grinders. He's our tub grinder man. I kind of just started picking it up. But if you ask me if I'd rather do this or be in an office, I'd rather be doing this. Would I rather be in an office with AC sitting on a computer programming all day? Or would I rather be in this machine with no AC? Yeah, I'd rather be in this machine with no AC. Call me crazy. I don't care. This is what I would rather be doing right now. We're building something. Building something that lasts. I gotta talk to this guy named Trey. He's a good guy to know in the area. Oh. Stuff. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Chips are hitting the conveyor belt. Chips are hitting the conveyor belt. Red alert, red alert. Sanson to push some ships out of the way. No, I'm not long on UNH. Yeah, United Health, their stock just like completely collapsed. And now they're back up to 310. I'm going to go ahead and buy some call options on United Health out to June 6th. I'm going to go June 6th, and I'm going to go, what was it at before? What was United Health at before? Wow, that's nice. I'm looking for call options that are negative today, even though the price has gone up. I'm gonna do a $500 call option on United Health. Why not? Out to June 6th. Or no, I should go longer than that actually. Let me go to like June 20. See what they have available on June 20 call options. The $500. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'll do a $500 call, June 20 call. I kind of want to go further out than that, though. I'm going to go out to August. Nah, I don't want to go that far out. July? Nah, June 27th. Okay, I'll go back to June 20. June 20, $500 call option. Let's get 3 of those. Let's get 4 of those. Oh, shoot. 362 is what I have available. Okay. Alright, United Health. Let's go back. United Health. Call option. Yeah, 1,500. Get 2, 3, 4, 3. Alright. I got some call options on United Health. Let's see what they do. I'm already up $3. Wonderful. I have some call options on Oscar, $32 call options for Oscar. Those were up 70% this morning. They're already back down. Oh, what you got? What's his name in the house? Hey, I got what's his name? Marcellus. Marcellus is in the house. Don't hurt yourself now. They've got too much wood on the trailer. He can't dump it. Ooh. Sweating like a big dog right now. Like a big daddy dog. honestly, look, 9 people, this is the most I ever had anyone watch. What's up, you guys? How's everybody doing today? I streamed this on Restream, and it's got a chat, but I don't ever see anything pop up on the chat on the Restream, so I don't know. Let me see. If I go to YouTube, it doesn't even say I'm live on YouTube. I don't know what's up with that. Oh yeah, it does. Nice. What's up, y'all? What's up, chat? What's up? What's up? What's up? We're just out here doing our thing, grinding with the Bandit Beast 4680. This is a great machine. I really like this machine. I like it a lot. Oh, what do we do around here? I don't know. We work. We make I'm an investor in the stock market, and I'm also a trader in the stock market. I do both, trading and investing. What's the difference? I don't know, but there's a difference. All right, here we go. Come on, Betsy. Get back into position, girl. All right. I'm a 33-year-old individual, human being on this planet we call Earth. Making wood chips. Fantastic. I'm not sure what species this is, but it makes some nice yellow chips. Some nice yellow chips. Oh yeah, go ahead, dump it in, Sanson. Nice. Here's some more wood for Betsy. Too, and not just live stream. But again, it's like, dang, I got no time, man. I got no time for anything. No time. So that's like, man, the only thing I have time to do is live stream. So I'm like, I gotta at least do that. I can at least share my experience here while I'm sitting here in the loader. Just share some stuff with some people, you know? I want to be encouraging to people. I want everyone to know, like, you put your mind to it, you can do it. They're looking for some help over here. Let me get them. I'm gonna try to get their attention. I don't know what Sanson's about to do. Bro, what are you doing? Oh, he did it, okay. Maybe that'll work for them, let's see. Yeah. I think I have on my bio, I want to be an encouragement to people, something like that. Because that's the truth. I want everybody to know, yes, you can. Obama said, yes, we can. That was before I realized Obama was like like, I was kind of excited when Obama became president, but I was also like very immature and not into politics at the time. And now I realize, I shouldn't have been as excited. You know, it's still good. You know, he was the first black president. You know, but he made, all he did was create more of a divide. It was very sad, very sad. It would have been nice if he came in and was more of a peacemaker, but he created more of a divide in America. Sad situation. Even though also he had two parents, a black father and a white mother. But guess who stayed and who left? Don't talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. I'm not going to say that his white mother raised him, but yeah, when it came to it, he said, I'm a black man, even though my white mother raised me my whole life. It's all right, though. It's all right. We're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. I want to be encouraging. I want to be a peacemaker. Bring peace. Some of the scoops he puts in there, I'm like, no, don't put that scoop in there. It's a junky scoop. Looks like a bunch of dirt and rocks in it. Whatever. It'll be okay. Okay, we got at least 3 loads on the ground. I think we're coming up on 4, which is what I need for today. But I need for tomorrow too. So I think we'll go ahead and keep chipping here for a little longer. Sell my Oscar call. I'll wait a little bit longer. I'm having a hard time breaking above where I'm at right now. I've been stuck at this level for a while. See, what goes through my head is I want to get in at as low a price as possible. Okay, great. And then when when my investment starts going in the green, then I'm like, well, do I sell or do I just let it sit? I really need to think more long term. I tend to, but I'm trying to make money fast, like, you know, quicker. Like I want to make money on the stock market like on a daily basis, but it seems to do more harm than good for a lot. Because when something takes off, it's like when it takes off, it takes off. With a lot of these investments that I'm in, so it's like a lot of them. It's just better for me to sit and wait. I can either make a little bit of money every day, or I can make a lot every every few months or so. And it's like, I don't know. You just gotta wait. You gotta have patience on a lot of these things. Can't get 4644K. Oh, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Come on over here. Really? They still can't get it to dump after all that wood they got out so far? Somebody calling me. Let's see who it is. Let's see if it's somebody about the Facebook ad I put out. Hello? Nope, it's a telemarketer. What's Bitcoin doing? It's just hovering. 1046. But if you look at the last year of Bitcoin, it's still climbing. Volatile. But it's still steadily climbing. Heavy consolidation. I'm ready for Bitcoin to hit 500K and we could all be millionaires. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm ready for Bitcoin to hit $10 million a Bitcoin, but that might be a while. I got my investments in Doge and XRP. If anybody knows about Doge and XRP, I think XRP is probably going to be pretty good. And Doge was the first meme coin, so I'm just kind of sticking with that. I know there's been a lot of meme coins, but they've all been pump and dumps, all been like really obvious pump and dumps. And all you got to do is time it right and get in and get out before the people who created the coin get in and get out. It's all been a lot of scams going on in the crypto world. A lot of scams. But you just stick with what's tried and true. What's been out there for a while. Doge has been out there, I think, since 2014 or something like that. Man, I wish I had invested in Doge when it first launched. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are they going to be able to dump soon? Man, they're going to have to unload the whole trailer by hand? That sucks. Where my logs at, man? Where my logs at? That's what I want to know. Like this fan, this 12-volt fan I got right here that blows some air, it's blowing hot air on me, like real hot air. It's almost, I feel like just turning it off. I'm already drenched in sweat. Ooh. Let me see what we got over here. I mean, I'll chip up this log. No, I got some logs over here I can chip up. Let me get these over here. Come on. With that there, I'll save that. I'll split that with the log splitter. It's a hot day. I don't want to push Betsy too hard today. On these hot days, if you push her hard, she'll get hot. Engine will overheat on days like today. Old Betsy right here, yeah, boy. There we go. Man, guys, you really can't dump that thing. Man, that's unfortunate. What's Samson got? Another big scoop going in. Yep. Dang, we got 12 people on YouTube. That's crazy, bro. 12 people, that's crazy. Hello? Hello? Streaming. We out here doing our thing. I don't have any more wood to grab really though. That's the annoying part. Alright, let me get this I got a nice poplar log right here. Let me get this poplar log. Okay. Come on with some more chips, man. Looking good. We're starting to get a pile of chips on the ground now. I don't know how long we've been chipping for. What does it say how long the stream's been on? I think since 10:50, so hour and 30 minutes. Not bad. Not bad for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm trying to see if someone will say something in the chat. Anybody say anything in the chat, let me know. Somebody say something in the chat, let me know. Hello, hello. I'm gonna send a heart. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh no, we got someone. Matt Campbell, what's up, man? Saracen, what's up, man? Chilling, waiting for work. That's right. That's right. What do I do with all the sculch? Christian Taylor, what's up? What's up, Christian? Look, man, this is actually the first time I've actually even talked with people in my chat. That's kind of cool. Yeah, boy. We just out here doing our thing. What do I do with all the sculch? Man, all this sculch, man. Look, I got the tub grinder over here, and we sent all this old stuff through the tub grinder, and that goes. We got 2 different mulch companies, or I should say sculch companies, that they buy all these grindings from us, and then all this wood chips right here. We call them wood chips. They're not like perfect wood chips, but I do have knives in this horizontal machine. It has chipper knives in it, and this all goes to the electric company, and yeah, they use it for boiler fuel to produce electricity here in Richmond, Virginia. We've had a contract with them for like 8 years now. Been providing them with this stuff, and it's been decent. It's not like great. It's not great money. It's good money. It's not great money. Because we have like insane overhead. But we also got a logging crew. And we got a logging crew. We got one logging crew, and they just go out and do logging. We just finished up like a 10-acre tract. We're about to move on to our next tract. And the logging crew stays pretty busy. And then see, he's dumping buckets in with that. That's just like, I basically use this machine as a screener too, because it's got screens in it. So all the wood chips, because we got to make sure that there's no big pieces of wood in it, because it'll mess up the electric company's system. And they do not like it if there's big stuff in the wood chips. They'll put you on timeout. They'll say, you cannot haul anymore to us for a week. And that's a big setback. A week is like really big setback for us. So we can't have no setbacks. We gotta make sure everything's clean. And like anytime he uses the bucket to go push the chips out the way, we gotta check, make sure there's no, because that's what's happened before. People went to go push chips, clean chips after taking scoops of this like, you know, stuff over here that's got chunks of wood in it. Dang, you had a terrible time getting rid of your sculch. Look, I'm actually also trying to make colored mulch right now. I'm working with this company in New Hampshire actually. And hey man, thanks Matt. I appreciate that. I really do. Dang, Matt, you just great day, man. You just put a smile on my face. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. But yeah, we hold on. Let me. Can I heart that? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I just started making colored mulch. We made colored mulch for the first time a few months ago. And I still got some more over here, but you can't see it. I made some dark brown mulch. We got a river in the bag. That tree line in the bag over here. There's a river back there, the Chickahominy River. And I pump water out of the river because you need a lot of water to make mulch. And then I get color from the coloring company. And I'm trying to break out into selling mulch, like colored mulch. Because this stuff over here is not colored. This is, you know, this is just raw product. And then it needs to go through a screener and be refined a little bit more and colored. So, you know, I really want to get a sawmill. I want to make a sawmill. I just got into welding myself, and I'm like, I'm ready to just start welding up my own sawmill. No, we got some dirty stuff coming in now. That's a some dirty looking stuff right there in that scoop. There's so many rocks in this stuff too. This whole base layer is all like just a layer of rocks. So there's like a ton of rocks that go through this machine. They're not big rocks, they're all just small stuff, but still, it just dulls the knives up, but it's not terrible. One would think well, the thing is, look, the thing is, when we take this stuff to Dominion, the electric company over here, it goes, they have like the big tippers that just like, you know, tip the trucks up in the air, and it goes straight into a hopper, and then it literally goes straight to a conveyor belt system. Like there's no like, they expect it to be clean and clear when it gets there. And so if any of this big stuff accidentally gets pushed around in the clean chips over here, and no one sees it, and then it gets loaded into one of our trucks and no one sees it, and it goes to Dominion, then it goes straight to their hopper system, straight to the conveyor. And that's what happened before. We had like a big log. It was like, look, it was like the size of this right here. Like this log right here, I don't even know how it happened, but somehow a big log like this, great day, I'm using one hand. A big log like this got into our wood chips, and it went through, it got loaded into our truck, and it went to Dominion, went into their system, and then like completely jammed up their system, and they were not happy. They were like, no bueno, don't do that again. And they were like, because it happened twice actually from us. And it's unfortunate because it was the same guy who did it twice. The same guy. And it was the second time we were like, dude, we can't, you gotta be more careful. And we had to let him go. I say my dad's a hardcore dude, man. He's ex-Air Force. He don't play no games, man. You mess up a couple times, you're out. You know, 3 strikes you're out. It's like 2 strikes you're out. 1 strike you're out sometimes. Depending on how bad of a strike it is. But, you know, them guys finally got that trailer unloaded. Like, that sucks. It's too hot for all that. But I would do it. If I had to do it, I would do it. Alright, give me some more of this stuff right here. This piddly little stuff. Oh, here comes one of our trucks. There goes one of our trucks coming right back to get loaded. You kind of see him in the background coming through the trees. That's our old 88 Peterbilt. We got 1 Peterbilt and 2 Kenworths. I just want to say thank you again, man. I keep thinking about that. I want to make a viral video, right? I've been thinking about what I could do, right? I can't afford to break these machines and do nothing too crazy, but I was thinking like, I don't know, what if I got like a $1,000 or a couple $1,000 worth of like crowns or something ridiculous to send through the machine. I feel like that could maybe make a viral video. I had a dresser one time. I was trying to get rid of, and I just like put the dresser through the machine. I mean, it's got a little bit of metal in it. It's not gonna hurt anything too bad. And then like I recorded it, and then after I recorded it, I realized it wasn't recording. So I was like, well, oh well. No way, dude. It's ridiculous sometimes. Some of the stuff that happens with this heavy equipment, dude. This machine right here. Look, let me tell you about this machine right here. We got this machine. We had no problems with it, and like when we went to check it out from the people we were buying it from, as soon as it comes here, there's like problems with the clutch. The clutch is like not engaging, and then it's engaging, and then it's like staying engaged. Just like, what is going on? Long story short, we have the machine for like less than a year. We have to replace the clutch. We struggled with the clutch for the whole year we had it. Finally got a clutch in it, and I was there to replace the clutch. Like taking that clutch off is annoying too. Like this whole side of the machine has to come apart. The air filters, all right there. There's like this cabinet area right here. That's where the drive belts are. All that has to come out. The belts got to come off. Like 30 hydraulic lines are over there. All those got to come off. It's a tedious process, right? Anyway, we replaced the clutch. It cost like $60,000, and then like 4 months later, one of the guys that was working for us at the time, who was not supposed to be doing anything with the machine, comes over here. Well, he comes over here and starts messing with it when he thought he could do something that he wasn't supposed to be doing. Ends up destroying the brand new clutch we just put in. It cost like $60,000, right? And that's a brand new clutch. And it was like 4 months later, then he comes, does that, destroys the clutch again. So then we have to go take the clutch out again and get it rebuilt. That was another $25,000. And then, so that's happened twice. Not to mention, there's 2 other times I've had to take this clutch off because there's a rubber coupler on the back side of the clutch. It's like kind of like a shear pin on like other equipment, you know, where you have like something that's designed to break first so that no other damage is done. The rubber coupler is like designed to break first so no other damage is done. And that coupler has broken twice. And I'm like, dude, we only have 4,000 hours on this machine. And that clutch, man, it's an HP 600. It's a wet clutch. And it's a hydraulic clutch. All I have to do is flick a switch to engage it and disengage it. But I'm like, dude, great day every time something crazy happens. And it's like, yeah, and then like the tub grinder over here, the same thing has happened with the tub grinder. It also has like a coupler, a rubber coupler, the same concept over there. And right now we're dealing with the conveyor belt messing up and constantly getting stopped up. So I got a new conveyor belt coming for it to be here tomorrow. Yeah, it's always something, man. Always something. It's like, it'd be nice if these machines just work, but it's like as soon as you start running them, they just want to tear themselves apart, you know? Yo, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, when you say I can make a series called Does It Grind? I was thinking that, because you know that they used to have that blender company that used to do, will it blend? That is the question. But it's like, oh my gosh, dude, if my dad saw me do something and it caused damage to the machine, it'd be a bad day, man. It'd be a real bad day. He's already threatened to fire me like I don't know how many times. And I'm probably like, I'm not trying to sound arrogant here, but I'm like one of the best employees here. Not to sound arrogant, but it's a family business, man. I'm freaking devoted. You know? Oh, dang. Just chuck some wood out. Yeah, that's basically it. A day to get it apart, a day to for the clutch, and a day to put it back together. That's basically it. It's a multi-day process. Oh man, it's not even worth it to throw this little stuff in there. There we go. I don't know how much more longer I got here. I got a little bit of this and that. See, look, I'm gonna throw some of this pine in. This is like, look, I've been saving this pine in case, but look, I'm gonna just chip it because I love chipping pine, yo. Especially stuff like this. Yeah, I'm gonna just chip it up. Maybe not all of it. I'm gonna throw a few pieces in there. If I had nothing but this, oh man, oh man. I need some bigger pine. I need some like 3-foot diameter pine. I get that like rarely, but it's like very nice. It goes through like butter, bro. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. And it makes like the best chips too. Pine just makes the best chips. Get another one. Let me get one more. Let me get this big one right here. Because these are good for sawmill logs. So I was saving them because we got our log trucks. If they ever need some extra logs before they go to the sawmill, I got some right here. But, you know, I just kind of want to send it, man. I'll save some. We get pine in here like that all the time anyway. Some nice big pine like this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I could send through the machine that would be like interesting. That's why I was like, I went on Amazon and I was like, I could get like a bunch of crowns. I don't know if that'd be interesting or not. And it wouldn't do any harm to the machine, I don't think. Dang. It just be like that sometimes. I just read your coupler on a debarker. Yeah. So you sound like you are in the logging business. Golly. Yeah, logging's fun, man. It could be some long hours and some long days sometimes, but I enjoy it. I just gotta tell my wife to chill out. My wife be like, when you coming home? When you coming home? I'm like, girl, I'll get there when I get there. Every inch is a mile. You know? Here's a big juicy one. Dang, 25 years, bro. Dang. So you know some stuff. You know some stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, 25 years, that's a good long time to be doing this stuff. My dad's had a tree company. He had a tree company since he started in like 1990. I was born in 91. And my whole life I've just helped him. So it's like, but then I went to college and got into computer engineering. I was in college for like 7 years, full time. And I got a computer engineering job doing programming. And Did that for like 6 years. And then I was like, you know what? I want to do this instead. And I have no regrets. No regrets. You only got one life, you know? It's whatever, man. Because in the end, we all just gonna be dead. Not to sound morbid, but, you know? Let's see. Okay. Oh, dang it. The apprentice will sometimes just randomly die. I'm gonna save all these. I'll save this one. And I'm gonna just chip that other one. Actually, this one I'm gonna chip right here. I'll chip this one up. Yeah. Put the butt first. Let's put the butt first. Oh, snap, bro. A porcelain insulator? Yeah. That's a bad day. Sounds like that did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, we got a John Deere. We got that Cat. You can't even see it now because the chip pile too big, but we got a Cat 573 feather buncher. And then we got a John Deere 8, I think it's an 843 is what it's called, I think. 843M or something like that. With a center post head, feather buncher. And I'm like, man, I really want to get a cutter on tracks, man. Because we've been getting a lot of rain lately. And we got flotation tires on our cutter. But it's like, even with all this rain we've been getting, the flotation tires just don't really seem to be cutting it. And I know a friend of mine's he does logging. And he's got a John Deere cutter on tracks. And man, he can cut a swamp in the middle of a downpour and be just fine. And I'm like, that's what I need, man. That's what we need. I'm not trying. We got stuck too many times. So many times. Oh yeah. Yeah, all this residential wood. Oh yeah. Nails and what do you call them? I forget what you call it. They got the threaded rods they put through trees to hold them together, like eye bolts. I mean, you name it. I hit that stuff all the time. It's not terrible. It'll dull the blades pretty bad, but it doesn't break anything. Now, what's bad is I've had a couple times. I've had like sledgehammers go through the machine. That's broken some stuff. And I've had, what else have I had go through the machine that's been pretty bad? I had the screen completely crack. That's on my, I think it's on my YouTube channel, on one of my shorts, where I showed the screen completely cracked in half and went through, broke a bunch of stuff on the mill. I think the gnarliest thing I had happen was completely my fault. All right. When you see the tub grinder right here, it's got the screens in it that they just slide in the groove. They just slide in the grooves. And what holds them in place is the tub being down. If the tub's not down, you can just pull them out. Well, they say you should never lift the tub when the mill is still spinning. And I was on a job and I was lifting the tub and the mill was spinning pretty fast. I still had the clutch engaged. Yeah, it was pretty dumb on my part. And both screens came flying out. and it sounded like an explosion went off and just got completely twisted and bent, like just completely ruined the screens. And those, you know, those screens are like $2,000 a pop. So I was like $4,000 that I just threw down the drain, and it's completely my fault, and I felt really bad about that. Luckily, I am the owner's son, so didn't get fired. That's the advantage of being the owner's son, you know. But I haven't made too many mistakes like that. That's probably one of the worst ones I've ever done. It was pretty bad. Dang. Yeah, I bet there's some stuff like that out there. The head of an axe inside of a tree to grow around. Yeah. And these teeth, man, these teeth, you know, it's like $1,000 for a box of teeth for these machines. Like everything, man, and nothing cheap around here. But then I was like, there's got to be a way to find these teeth cheaper, right? If you go into like Alibaba, like the Chinese wholesale website, Alibaba, and like I don't know if they have it on Temu or I doubt they have it on Temu, but I know they got it on Alibaba. They have these teeth, the same teeth I buy, they have them on there for like $12 each, and I'm like, what? I kind of want to give it a shot and see if it's worth it to get them from China, but I don't know, man. You get the Chinese stuff, but I don't know where the people that are buying it that we get it from. Are they getting it from China? I don't know, because we just get it from, you know, local suppliers in the area. But I mean, the ones on the Alibaba website look like the exact same teeth, carbide tipped and everything. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna figure something out for YouTube. I'm gonna make a viral video. I want to do like a whistling diesel type video. I think that'd be fun. Act all crazy, destroy. Like I got this hold on the Civic. I kind of want to just destroy with our excavator. Dang it. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What do you mean by insert? I can show you in a sec what the mill looks like. Because I'm basically done anyway. I'm about to shut the machine down anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. Get old Betsy spun around here. I think he's ready to put some more. Actually, he gonna send some more through. Actually. Makes me nervous when I spin the machine, when I'm not like close to it. I don't want to hit anything. I usually don't do that. Like on this machine, it's got like the hammer that holds the knife, and it's just got one, it's got a counter knife and the knife and one bolt that goes through and attaches it to the hammer for this machine. Unless you're talking about the logging stuff. Oh yeah, he gonna send some more through. Dang, man, he about to flip the loader, man. Yeah, we got a little bit more we can process. For the quarter mill, you use knife inserts, not flat knives like on a chipper. This one has flat knives like a chipper, but they're like 30 of them. There's 30 cutter bodies, is what they're called, around the mill, and these, they're just like a chipper knife, but they're only like 2 inches wide. They're not like really wide. It's not like a regular drum chipper. It kind of has hammers like a regular grinder, but then it holds knives on the hammers. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, we talking about the same thing. Yeah, I guess you're not in America. If you're asking about stuff like as if it's in the U.S. Yeah, we got, the problem we have right now is the main thing we have here to cut is pine. Everything here is either pine or hardwood. It's like pine, poplar, and oak. It's like the main tracks that we get. And really it's mostly pine tracks. And then the annoying thing is, like, a lot of the pine tracks we get, I mean, it's not annoying, but a lot of the pine's not big enough to send for logs. So they just gotta be we gotta chip them up, and we got a tree land chipper for that, a disc chipper. And then right now we're not fighting, but it's like the sawmill, we got only one sawmill in the area taking pine, and they only want cut up pine, like 8/6, 10/6, 12/6, or 14/6. There's no tree length pine sawmills right now. They're what we call chip and saw pine. All that stuff. Actually, they're taking it, but they were paying like close to $40 a ton like last year, and now they're down to $30 a ton because they're like, they don't need a lot right now, so they're not paying a lot. And it's like, at that point, it's like we get $34 a ton if we chip it up and send it for wood chips to the electric company. So we're just mainly chipping everything and not even worrying about taking it to the sawmill until they bring the prices back up. Oh, New Hampshire? Oh, you right around the corner, man. I mean, not really, but you in America. I think New Hampshire's where we get I'm buying the color from for our mulch, but I don't know, I'll have to double check. Ooh, man. Completely pointless. to call this chips. We're really supposed to call it chips, but at some point the knives get so dull that it just look all, and it's like when we send through buckets like that, and when the knives get dull and we're sending through buckets like that, it don't even look like chips, it just looks like grinders. But it's still all clean wood material, for the most part. We push the limits a little bit. But we've been going to hauling it to the same place for like 8 years. They've never complained. They said, and we've had them come inspect the product here 3 or 4 times. They do inspections every once in a while, and they've always said they were happy with it. So, like, all right, we'll send it. We need electricity for Richmond, so here's our electricity right here. $300, $1,000. Great day. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? I don't know how much more we got. Ooh, hot out here. I'm getting to be to the point where I'm pretty drenched. Just drenched in sweat. Yep, you're completely right about that too. Yeah, if I just baby this machine, I mean, if I just put small stuff through it one by one, you know, yeah, I don't know if it'd be worth it. It's like we gotta push old Betsy. I mean, she handles it pretty good. I mean, the only thing that on hot days like today, if we push her too hard on hot days like today, she'll start to overheat. I bet you if I go look at her right now, she might be like 190, close to 200 on the temperature gauge. Because usually it's a rate in the winter and anytime it's not real hot in the summer, basically, the temperature is right around 180. It stays at even when I'm pushing her hard, she'll stay at 180. But on hot days like today, yeah, she'll get close to 200. And if I keep pushing, she'll probably overheat. But what I'm sending through right now is not terrible. I wouldn't consider this like, if I'm putting a lot of big wood in it, that's pushing her hard. If she's auto reversing a lot, yeah. Later, bro. Yeah, man. See you later. It's good chatting. My first time ever chatting with somebody on here. Seriously. I think that was like one time, like a while ago, but nothing like this. And a lot of times I don't even wear my microphone. I just stream the machines. A lot of this stuff, it's been sitting here too long, and it's real dirty. It's already broken down, and it's only really good for sending through the tub grinder. Only really good for the tub grinder. This machine I really only want to send logs through it. It's really all I want to send through this machine is logs, but gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, not bad. Bitcoin's taking off again. Just broke 105. It's broken 105 like 3 times between yesterday and today. That's good. That's a retest of that level 3 times now. Now let's just hope if it can hit all-time highs again, man, that'd be good. And yesterday it hit 105.8, and then it dipped, and then it hit 106, almost 107, then it dipped, and now we're back to 105. Let's root for Bitcoin. Come on, Bitcoin. Basically got most of my savings into crypto in the stock market. 95% of it. And I've made quite a bit of money by doing that. By just following people on Twitter and X. It's like, dang, it actually is not that hard. Like, if you don't manage your risk, you can lose a lot of money. When it goes red, get out, quick. It's interesting, you can learn a lot. The stock market, life, it's all like interconnected. It's all like an analogy. You got your highs and you got your lows. How are you going to manage your risk? How are you going to manage everything you got going on? You want to earn more, you got to learn. My dad always said, the more you learn, the more you earn. Oh, we got some logs over here. He uncovered some logs. Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. We have some hidden wood over here. Dang, I'm about ready to go get some water. Oh, what the heck? Oh. Dang. that's a bunch of junk. Don't send that through the machine. Don't put that over here. It's a bunch of junk. Maybe it's dirty, real dirty. Maybe put it over here. Don't put it in. No, don't do it, Sanson. Don't do it, Sanson. I'm trying to stop you. I'm trying to. No, Sanson. No. Oh gosh. Oh well. I was like waving my hands at him just now in the cab, like that looks way too dirty, bro. There's a lot of dark looking material in there. That's not too bad. Okay, well, it's not the worst. It's coming out a little dark looking, but it'll be alright. Yeah. If I could put whatever through this machine over here, I could put nothing but, I could put a bunch of brush through there. This one, if I can't put nothing but brush through this one, they really like it to be more chip-like, and it comes out more stringy and shredded if I put brush through it. But the tub grinder, it don't matter. Big Bertha over here, it don't matter. I put whatever through that machine, and it all comes out kind of looking the same through this because it's all just beat to death with the hammers. This machine, if I have a lot of brush, like I'll just put the brush in and I'll throw a log on top and try to like mix it up a little bit. But we don't really get a whole lot of brush, but yeah. That's what I'll do with that. Dang, alright, I'm about to stop shipping. He's putting some nasty looking scoops in. Like some old stuff that's been sitting too long. I think he's gotten through all the chips. Yeah, I'm about to call it. As soon as these chips hit the top of the conveyor, it's basically there. It's almost there now. As soon as that pile hits the top of the conveyor, it's a wrap. Look at that. He just put a big old bunch of brush in there. Look at all that brush. There you go. You about to find out. Come on. I gotta lift up the roller because it's like not getting it. Here, come on. There we go. Now she got a good bite. Uh-oh. Thought I heard metal for a second. The dreaded sound of metal. And see, it's not the worst. It still comes out decent. Yeah, see, there goes a bunch of stringy stuff. Uh-oh. Now chips are running on the top of the conveyor belt. Yeah. After he puts this scoop, that's it. Because we gotta go work on the tub grinder and get that ready to go. Because I got 2 mulch companies are trying to come pick up more grindings from us tomorrow. We gotta be ready to roll. We got 15 loads out of here the other day. Try to get around 10, 15 loads out a day with the tub grinder. This machine, the red machine, I try to get around 8 loads a day with this machine. And you could throw down like a load in like less than 30 minutes. You get a load in like, if you got all good softwood, pine, poplar, maple, you get a load down in like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Lifting up the roller, and the mill's spinning really fast in there. Uh-oh. I'm just holding the roller up. This is where you gotta be careful though, because it'll throw some stuff out if you leave the roller up like that. Some big chunks of wood will come flying out. Alright, well that's it. I'm about to end it. I gotta go get some water. It's hot. Oh man. I gotta get check Bessie out. I gotta check the mill over. Probably gotta sharpen the knives. We got a lot of work to do the rest of the day. Thank you everybody who was here. Thank you for your company. I hope everyone has a great day. It's a beautiful day. Oh.